Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm putting up this version of PCU, which I call PCU Remastered. I did this very early on, and I didn't really understand the importance of sound. So I've taken the soundtrack through Audacity. I've done compression, and I've done the best I could. It's still not perfect, but I think it's a little bit more even all the way around. I'm also putting it on my backdrop in a little bit odd way. The reason being is that YouTube has been fucking with me ever since I put this thing on there, and even though the first PCU Part 1 is probably my most watched video, and I get constant hits on it, Fox has been going through and trying to take it down. I believe this thing is under fair use. They've removed my Part 2. They removed my preview to it. I think they're going to go after the other 3 parts at some point. So I'm going to stick this part up here, but I'm also going to put it on VidMe, and I will put the links below. I have to cut it in half because I think 30 minutes is the most you're allowed on VidMe. But I'm going to cut it in half. I'm going to put Part 1 and Part 2 up there, and you can see the whole thing in its entirety. We'll see how long it lasts up here. I don't have a lot of hope that it will, but I'm going to keep this intro, and then at some point I will put something up there that says, if you want to really see this video, go over to VidMe and you can look at it. Also, I'll be putting up my friend Danny the Dingo's video that he got removed. He got a 2-week strike. I think it's horseshit, but there you go. So look for these two. This is just an intro video to tell you what I'm doing and what the next 2 videos are. I'll put information on where you can find them on VidMe and that sort of thing. So I appreciate you having patience with me. I do have more videos coming up. I am working on Brazil. It's turning out to be a hell of a project. But I hope you guys like it. I tried to put in the same care and love that I did with Ghostbusters, but that's also turning out to be quite a lot of work. And unlike a lot of people out there, this is not my full-time job. I do have a full-time job, and I cannot afford, I don't think YouTube could pay me enough to quit it. So I have kids, I have the full-time job, I have a wife who wants my attention a lot, and all of that kind of keeps me from making as many videos as I would like. But I think I'm going to try to make that up with quality rather than quantity. So hang in there with me, but this is the first thing I've been wanting to do for a while. Just get this thing up there, get it working, and tell YouTube to stick it in their eye. This is clearly, and when you see it, and again, I will put a link into this description of where it is on VidMe and where this video will be on YouTube. But when you see it, you tell me if you think it's a fair use type video or not. I think Fox, I've tried appealing it. I've tried appealing it a couple of times, and if I try it again, I'm probably going to get a copyright strike and get it removed. I think it's horseshit. I've seen so many commentary videos, so many videos that have clips and stuff in them. I understand that there is, that everybody say, well, you weren't allowed to use the clips, but I see this all the time. I don't see people getting hammered by it. So for some reason, PCU, it's something of a thorn in Fox's side. It's hard to find. They don't seem to want to put a lot of thought behind it. It certainly sticks something into the eyes of SJWs, and the fact that I've put out this much and that Fox is constantly trying to pull it down tells me something. It does get a lot of traction. It does get a lot of views. At least Part 1 does. Part 2 was taken down, and Part 3 and 4 is out there. So we'll give this a try. It's coming up, but otherwise this is just kind of a quickie, what's been happening, what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to get done. And I appreciate all your guys' time on this and patience. So take care. Talk to you later.